It's only been 2 months since the Switch 2 launched, yet somehow people are already getting rid of their Switch 2 consoles.
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here once again in Angry Guy's channel. I hope you're all doing good today. If you also want to check out Angry Guy at Wumbo as well, it's in the description below where he does exclusive content there, where he curses like a sailor and actually don't hold back when it comes to freedom of speech. You are more free to express yourself there. And also, if you want to be more free financially and also combat against an all digital future, you can also check out the Angry Crypto Academy in the description below, where you can learn which cryptocurrency will be very recommended for you to invest in and to check out. I hope this helps. Now let's get on to the topic of this video. So the topic of this video apparently are people are already donating Switch 2 consoles. And I'm like, what? Really? That's interesting. So yeah, we're gonna commentate on this video from Jacob R. So this is the first time I ever commentated on a Jacob R video. So let's see what's going on. Why are people donating Nintendo Switch 2 consoles? Is it really that bad? Let's see.
It's only been 2 months since the Switch 2 launched, yet somehow people are already getting rid of their Switch 2 consoles. You see, I not only bought a donated Switch 2 from Goodwill, but also a refurbished Switch 2 from eBay, and in this video, we're gonna unbox and test them out and hope we don't get a banned console like so many others have gotten. Now I have multiple boxes here of Switch 2 stuff, but we're gonna start with this box and see what's inside. Alright, so in here we have, oh wait, we got a game in here. We also have a controller, I believe, and both look ever so slightly used, so somebody definitely just, I guess, donated these to Goodwill. There's even a sticker on the back and it's all beat up, which is just strange for a game that's less than a month old. But we got the Zelda cartridge in here and it looks fine in terms of the pins in the back. We also have a Switch 2 Pro controller here, which appears to have already been opened, so let's see what's actually inside though. And wow, the cable's never been used before, and the controller here looks like it might have been used like, I don't know, a handful of times. The back looks great. I don't see any scratching and everything feels immaculate. That's so weird that somebody would donate this to Goodwill.
Yeah, so as we can see here so far, I think a lot of people could be just returning and donating or whatever perfectly conditioned Switch 2s because, well, once it's banned, like, you could barely use the console whatsoever, but if it's banned, like, the console's almost pretty much useless. If a PS5 is banned as well, yeah, it's kind of useless as well, unless you just want to play physical games on it, you don't care about the online feature and stuff. But this comes to show that the modern consoles are mostly focused on online stuff, and it's like you don't enjoy the full experience if you don't have it online, you could say. So there's a lot of features on PS5 and Switch 2, for example, and other consoles in the recent memories that you will never be able to experience fully unless you go online.
Like, what? Because, like, by the way, I bought these probably 2 weeks, I'll put the date on the screen, but probably like 2 weeks after the Switch 2 came out, so ridiculously soon. Now, next up, let's check out this big box here, which I think should have our Switch 2. Okay, and pulling this out, oh wow, that's interesting. The box is pretty beat up. It's even got a giant rubber band around the outside, and wow, what happened there? I'm a little...
And this is an example of how somebody don't know how to take care of their console, knowing that this console is only a little over 2.5 months old at this point, and people just put a rubber band around it. I wonder what happens if you take out that rubber band. Yeah, we'll find out.
Scared to see what the inside looks like. I don't actually know what's included in this thing, but it's from Goodwill. It's untested. Oh, also, that's why I had a rubber band there. It's just falling apart. Nice. Also, I'm a little concerned we'll get a Switch 2 that's like banned from online because of the whole MIG switch thing or just other random issues. But let's go ahead and let me just take a look at this box. And yeah, other than that, it looks fine. Clearly been opened before, but let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's actually inside. And so far, no Switch 2. We have an HDMI cable, which appears to have not been used. Also have a power brick, which has definitely been taken out and I guess used before. We have one of our little mouse things there. We have one Joy-Con here. We have some bubble wrap. Is that the, oh, I hope that's a Switch there. Oh, and also we have the code here and it appears to not be used. Wow, that is surprising. I'll take it though.
Okay, yeah, with that code, a free Mario Kart World game. I'm like, okay, yeah, if even if the console work, at least I could hold on to this code to get Mario Kart World for free at some points. Because if I'm gonna return the console that's not working, maybe these guys in Goodwill did not even knew that that code was there. I wouldn't be surprised.
So wait, hold on. Is there only one Joy-Con? Wait, am I tripping? We have the right Joy-Con here. We have the left strap. We have the right strap. Nothing else in this box. We do have the dock in this little thing here. Let's take a closer look at that. And wait, what the heck? What is happening on the bottom of this dock? I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a bunch of just like white specks inside of the dock. It looks like salt almost. What? That's so weird. All right, let's take the back off of this thing and see what that looks like. And yeah, you can see even better there. There's just a bunch of white specks all over it. All right, let me put that to the side and we'll get to our next question.
So that Switch 2 dock may have taken some dust or whatever, depending on where you put it. I don't know, honestly. I don't know what happened. But for it to have that in 2 months, I mean, depending on where you put it, it could have specks of dust within a few days or weeks and stuff. So maybe that's how. I don't know.
Which is, where is the left Joy-Con? Let's go ahead and see what's inside of this little wrapping here. Okay, and pulling it out, we do have the original wrapping here, and then of course some bubble wrap, which is nice of Goodwill to include. And the Switch itself has got a, wait, what? Hold on. I'm seeing some of the salt or sugar residue on the screen as well. It's definitely not quite as noticeable as it was on the dock, but it's definitely there. And then you can, as I move this around on my desk, you can hear something is grinding there. Just some kind of like, just something is inside of this thing and it's grinding everything. So there is some wear and tear on the back of the Switch. The kickstand seems to be fine though.
Do you think that maybe somebody was playing with flour? I'm talking about those type of powder. They were like dealing with that, whether powder, salt, or whatever. They were baking something and apparently maybe a mess occurred and then some of those specks of dust actually reached to the Switch 2 console. And then something in there maybe may have caused an error. I don't know. We don't know yet. We'll find out once he turns on the console.
Let me see what the front looks like after I wipe it off and get rid of all that, I don't know, whatever's on this thing. It's hard to tell so far, but I don't really see any scratches on this thing. Maybe a couple micro scratches here and there. Really hard to tell with all the crap that's on this thing. But also, yeah, we did not answer our question of where is the left Joy-Con because it's just, or I guess we did answer it. It's just not here. That's great. Awesome. But in terms of the right Joy-Con, it looks fine. Like, again, it has some of the wear and tear on it, like the little specks. So maybe.
So pretty much the left blue Joy-Con, the light blue / black, not there at all. Honestly, talking about the Joy-Cons, I hope that they make more new colors for these things too, because as of right now, there is no options besides that for colors. So I would imagine maybe we'll start seeing more colors by the end of the year. I would hope so. So yeah.
This has been used again as well, which I would expect. Like, I don't know, somebody use this thing, use it for like a week, and we're like, I don't like this thing, let me donate it to Goodwill. Like, you really couldn't find anything else better to do with it? Like, donate it to somebody you know, or maybe just sell it rather than giving it away to Goodwill, who then sells it to me. I don't know, man, but I also have this other box of Switch 2 stuff to open up from Goodwill. I think it has Joy-Cons inside, at least I'm hoping it does, so I can pair one with the Switch 2 to make it whole again, and assuming it actually works. Wire Pearl JD5231. I don't know what that means, but let me know if you do. And yeah, definitely opened before. Which again is very strange for such a brand new console. I'll put the date on the screen where I bought the Joy-Cons. But yeah, we have both Joy-Cons here. At least it looks like it at first glance. We do have both of the straps here as well. Hard to tell if those have been used or not, but we have our left Joy-Con there, which looks good. Then our right Joy-Con here as well. And yeah, both those look good.
That was from a Joy-Con case, so that's like extra Joy-Cons, I'm guessing.
Let's go ahead and turn this console on here and frankly just see what happens. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if there's any power. Might have to charge it up actually. Okay, yeah, no power. So hopefully that means, well, hopefully it's no power, not that it's broken, but let's plug it in and find out. Wait, also I just realized I was about to plug this thing in and it came with the original power brick, but there is no charging cord. Not a huge deal, but just another question. No power cord, no Joy-Con. What is going on here? It's so weird. Here we go. This thing is booted up now, and I guess this is a good chance to try out our magnet functionality here. And let's see if that clicks in place. It does. Sweet. Let's go ahead and see if this boots up now. And so far, so good. And I think we've acquired more dust on our screen from who knows what. All right, booted up here. And the first thing we're going to test is our network setting. Now I'm curious. Okay, cool. We show our 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. And that is an issue. That's the thing people try to scam you with Switch 1s and Switch 2s, where they'll sell you a cheaper non-North American Switch that doesn't actually work on all the same 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi channels that the North American Switch does. So that's good to see that this one appears to be a North American. I got that set up and it is updating now, and I should note that also our left Joy-Con appears to have a battery empty, so we'll make sure that actually charges up, because maybe that's an issue. Maybe the Joy-Con doesn't charge at all, but we'll find out. All right, guys, finally booted up to the home menu, and so far so good. The sound works, the screen looks pretty good, like as you can see.
Yeah, so far so good. Everything seems to be working just fine, right? I hope so. I hope that it actually works. I wonder how much he spent on a Switch 2 in Goodwill. If anybody knows, if anybody have encountered any Switch 2s in Goodwill, Let me know in the comment section below because I am genuinely curious. Because Goodwill are known for making things a lot cheaper than they actually are. When it comes to consoles, I guess they only sell for a couple $100, maybe less, depending on the console. What if they were selling Nintendo Switch 2 for about $200? And that was like the best deal you could get on Switch 2. Maybe it could be like $300. I don't know. It's just a guess estimate.
Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now.
I don't see really any, yellow discoloration or anything we see on older handhelds in the past. But I want to start by giving these Joy-Cons a test. So we're going to go down to calibrate control sticks and make sure these things don't have any stick drift as far as the system software can tell. That appears to be good. Try the right one as well. That one's good as well. Cool. Now next up, of course, we want to check out our internet, see if that's banned or anything. We'll check out the game as well. Also, this controller here. I'm going to start with the controller actually and see if this thing will connect up to our Switch. And at first glance, there is no power here, so let me go ahead and plug this thing in. Okay, so it's paired and scrolling around here. Seems perfectly fine at first glance. I mean, I seriously don't think this thing was used at all. I don't understand why it was open and why it was at Goodwill and why it was just donated. I don't know, man. Let me know if you got any ideas, but we'll go ahead and unplug that. That seems to be good. Next up, we'll try out this game here. Go ahead and plug this bad boy in and see what this thing can do. All right, plug it in there and boots right up. Cool. We'll go ahead and try to launch this thing though and just make sure it actually works. But yeah, so the game is definitely booting up here. No issues there so far. So we'll go back. And next up, I want to try to connect to the internet. We're already connected. We'll try to sign in actually and see what this does. All right, moment of truth. It looks like it is.
Yeah, the moment of truth. Let's see if this console's banned or not. Because something's gotta make sense. Like, they just donated a Switch 2. They didn't got much at all out of it, right? If you're donating something, you're just giving it away to whoever you want to support, pretty much. So, you donating a Switch 2, I'm like, wow, is it really that crappy that you had to donate it? Or you're just super generous, which is very rare to get in people. And like, oh, I bought a Switch 2, I'm just gonna put it in Goodwill, and maybe someone that really needs this entertainment device can get it at a much cheaper price. And let's see how it goes.
Is connecting up so far. The open wants me to sign in again. Hold on, what? Okay, well, whatever. Now it is loading up. And let's go ahead and just like scroll to some random game here, Donkey Kong Bonanza. And yeah, it looks like it'll let me buy the game, so it doesn't appear to be banned or anything. So I don't know. This console's working perfectly fine. Hold on. The dock, man. I almost forgot about this dock and this weird, I don't know, whatever's going on here. So let's plug the dock in, plug the Switch into the dock, and see what happens. All right, plugged in, and even from the back, you can see all this just grime on this this dock. All right, there it goes. I think it's working now. Well, maybe. No, it's gone now. Okay, now it's back, so the dock is fine as well. It's just really dirty. All right, guys. Well, this is a weird Switch 2, but I have another one that might be even weirder because I bought a refurbished Switch 2 from eBay as well. Let me pull that out, and we'll see what's up with that one because that's...
Okay, now you can tell this guy is rich. This guy is super king rich because he bought another Switch 2. And Switch 2s are not affordable for the average person, but for people like him, big YouTubers that are super king rich and all that stuff, yeah, he could buy 20,000 Switch 2s if he wanted to, no problem. Well, of course the numbers are exaggerating, but you know.
What is going on here, man? Let's check it out. I'm just honestly not sure why anybody would be refurbishing Switch 2s this soon after release unless they had broken ones and were fixing them or something. But let's find out. So here we have a Switch 2 with Mario Kart World. It should be embedded into the system, I believe, or maybe an account. So hopefully that hasn't been used yet. Box itself looks pretty good from all sides. Even got our serial number pointing out the correct window there. So that's good. That's better than what it was on. Oh, they put their own seal on it. There's like a little clear sticker down there. I was trying to open it up and it wouldn't open. So these are not sealed by default from Nintendo themselves, but the eBay seller, I guess, decided to seal them for themselves, which is interesting.
When the Nintendo Switch 2 launched, a U.S. store employee ran out of tape and used a stapler to attach receipts to boxes. Bad idea. The screen sits too close to the top, and the staple went right through and cracked it. One buyer posted a photo of the hole, and it got
fault from Nintendo. We'll see what's into themselves, but
wow,
the eBay seller, I guess, decided to seal them for themselves, which is interesting.
When the Nintendo Switch 2 stapler, the staple, and the box all sold for $250,000. The money donated to children's hospitals.
wow, so custom seal right there. Yeah, so, you know, some sellers, they tend to do it, I guess, to secure a little bit more because sometimes Nintendo themselves don't put those type of seals because, well, if you try to take a tape off, you're probably gonna rip off some parts of the cardboard as well.
Out of this thing. So first of all, we got both of our Joy-Cons here, which is good to see. Clearly been taken out of the bag before because they're like, yeah, kind of crumpled up and stuff or whatever, but it's got all the packaging, which is good. Got our Switch 2 here as well. Also have what appears to be all of our manuals and stuff. Even got the little straps down there. Also, the Joy-Con grip here looks pretty dang good. It's got a, I don't know if this got like any scratching. Is this another Joy-Con grip that just hasn't been used at all? It frankly might be, which is strange. Okay, power cord down here has definitely been taken out before because it's not wrapped up anymore, which is just you know, whatever. Also got the power cord in here, which is shoved in there into one bag, which is not by default. So yeah, this thing's definitely been taken out and used before, and I guess refurbished in some capacity. So let's go ahead and see what the dock looks like as well. Dock looks pretty good on the front there. The back, let's check it out. Back looks good, a lot better than the Goodwill dock, that's for sure. All right, next up, let's take out the Switch 2 console here and see how that looks. It's got some debris on it, but I don't see really any scratches or anything. That's just, which is always, oh wait, actually, oh nope, that's just some debris. Always hard to tell. Look at the top, looks pretty good. The back looks pretty good as well. Something that I might want to look at is the heatsink here, because I actually got a Switch from TikTok recently from a really crappy seller that had a bent heatsink and it was refurbished. But yeah, that heatsink looks good there. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on though and see if it's got some power.
If you're gonna call something refurbished from someone with the Switch 1 that had a bent heatsink, yeah, that ain't refurbished at all. That's just like negligence right there. Sometimes they just tend to call it that, so, you know, if they test it, everything is good and stuff, you clean up a little bit. But then you have like something maybe they noticed, maybe they didn't notice, who knows. But for all people that does know, yeah, people are gonna notice it.
Okay, turned on, and looks like both Joy-Cons look good in terms of their little click to release little buttons here. Let's go ahead and see if they connect up. Yep, all good there. Now let's go ahead and check out our internet and again see if there's any 5 GHz Wi-Fi on this. This will be really a telltale sign if this is a Japanese console or US, and yep, that looks good. Cool. Oh, so far so good, and again, the screen looks good here, and I'll go ahead and sign into our, or get into our eShop and see if this thing shows up as it should. And yeah, that looks good here. And oh yeah, there's our Mario Kart world. So I'm just, hold on, wait. Okay, so the eBay listing said, it said no game codes are included, and I guess technically that's right because there's no code inside of the box, but it is on the console itself. So that's a nice little bonus there that I wasn't quite expecting. But I'm not gonna download it because I already have this game, and you can see here it says only one user can link to this product. So I don't know if you can actually download this, and then if you sell the console, I don't know if somebody else can link to it or not. But anyways, we'll go back, and console's not banned, so that's good. Let's toss a physical game inside of this thing, make sure.
Well, that is a very interesting question. If you have Mario Kart World already on your other Switch, and then you connect your same account to the other one, will you be able to download it on another Switch as well with the same account? I don't know. I don't think so, just for the fact that they made the whole digital key cards or digital game cards where you could only share with each other. But then again, with that system, you could buy multiple copies of the game digitally, and then you could share across Nintendo Switches. So with those 2 copies of the digital game, you could actually play with each other, which before you could with just 1 copy, but you know, Nintendo changed that, so you have to purchase multiple copies. And then that Switch itself already has Mario Kart World already activated there. Yeah, so if there's anything I'm missing, I would definitely appreciate if you let me know about that.
Reads, and yeesh, that appears to be good. Cool. And of course, last but not least, we'll check out the dock and make sure that is functioning as well. Okay, well, the dock so far, I've been trying to troubleshoot for like 5 minutes, and it's actually not working, which is interesting. I don't know, man. I've unplugged and plugged everything back in like 5 times on both ends. The Joy-Cons are connecting up, but like the Switch just isn't outputting anything to the TV. So I guess they refurbished everything except for the dock. So I don't know. I guess I'll return it because it's
fail. The dock actually doesn't work, and it was refurbished. When it's refurbished, it's supposed to be factory cleanup. Everything's supposed to be tested, making sure that everything works. And yeah, it looks like they didn't really check thoroughly with the dock, which is something that's very easy to do. It doesn't take much long to actually test the dock. Come on, man. Wow. So a dock already does not work. Somebody must have done something to it or whatever, or put it in an environment where something in there must have stopped working.
Literally not functioning. What in the world, man? I don't know, man. These 2 Switch 2s confuse me greatly.
Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. Yep. So, yeah. In conclusion, apparently there are different ways to get Switch 2s. I mean, I just went to Best Buy yesterday This is recorded on the 24th of August, by the way. I found a lot of Switch 2s in stock behind the counter pretty much. There were like 20 or 30 Switch 2s there. So they're pretty easy to find. And then people are even giving it away right now or something for some reason. I don't know how people would do that, but they do. So it's pretty nuts, I'll tell you. It's pretty crazy. Like, people are now donating the Switch 2. People are refurbishing the Switch 2, but yet the dock is not working. So that's kind of messed up there. People need to start doing their jobs better when they're refurbishing consoles, because it's definitely misleading, and yeah, it will lead to a return. If you list an item on eBay, and I have the experience for it because I'm an eBay seller since 2012 or 2013. If you list something on eBay, you gotta make sure you test used products that you have. If you have any used products, make sure that they're at least running. Make sure that everything is functional. Make sure you describe the condition of it, and make sure you take every single picture so the client can know exactly what to expect once they receive said console, whether it be used, new, or whatever. Very important, because otherwise they're just going to return it and you're going to have to go through wasted time having to refund this customer. And if you have to ship, and sometimes, in my experience, people give me refunds on eBay sometimes when they did not list as is, or the product takes a lot longer than it should to get to me. I will receive a refund and eventually I get the item. And most times than not, in this way, I end up still keeping the item even after getting a refund. I don't have to return it or anything like that. It's not convenient for the customer, so you might as well just let them keep it at that point. You have to consider that a loss. So people has gotten free items on eBay before. The whole problem of the thing is that that's the consequences you face when you say that it's one thing and then it ended up not being another. So that's why you always have to make sure so you don't get any returns. Anyways, what you guys think of this commentary, let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to check out Angry God and Rumble once again in the description below if you want uncensored content from Angry Guy himself, where he uploads exclusive content, exclusive live streams that he curses without holding back, for real. And check out the Crypto Academy in the description below if you want to learn how to invest into crypto, how to day trade, and how to prepare yourself against the old digital future, because do not let anyone tell you that you will own nothing and be happy. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Check out my channel and Magbo Gaming in the description below, and I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo out. Peace. Bye-bye.